Welcome back to my channel. I am Is316. Today I have this collection that I wanted to share with you guys. This is Masters of the Universe 2002. And you know what? If you like anime and if you like Masters of the Universe, then this is the line you should be collecting because it's a perfect blend of both. So this is my collection. I'm going to show it all to you guys. And I'm going to give you a close-up of every single figure that's loose and of the ones that are on the blister bubble too. So here we go. And this right here are the exclusive ones for McDonald's. I mean, they're pretty tiny and they're small little figures, but they have a lot of detail and I really like them. You know, if you wanted them, you had to get them at McDonald's. Well, I'm not a McDonald's person, but I do like the figures, so I had to pick them up. This is Skeletor right here. And of course, Beastman. You can see him in the back. You can see the McDonald's one right there and the Beastman over there. Pretty big. And I have Skeletor back there carded. And I also have Triclops over there. Very cool. Not bad indeed. And here goes Too Bad. And I believe his name is Cyclone. And of course, a He-Man with his battle axe right there. And I also have a He-Man back there, but that's a variant. I have another one back there that's carded. Different variant. Another He-Man over here. And of course, Prince Adam himself. Right there, as you guys can see. Orko. And Man-at-Arms back there. And of course, He-Man and his Battle Cat. I love this Battle Cat. Check him out. He looks like a big old tank. And He-Man with his power sword, of course. So, guys, what do you guys think so far? This is my collection right here. And now let's get to those close-ups. I know you guys want to see it, right? Okay, here we go. And we're going to start off with Skeletor, the one from McDonald's. Check him out. I told you he has a lot of detail in him. He's a pretty good figure. Now let's see the back. Very nice back. I love all those details in him. Okay, so that was Skeletor. So now let's move on. And this is Ram Man. He does have an action feature. Push him down. And he does that. A ramming motion. Very nice figure. Let's check out the back now. And that's the back of him. A lot of details in this guy. Okay, so now we're going to move on. And this right here is Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms, I can't pronounce it right, but check him out. He is missing his shield. I don't have it, but the figure is pretty good. And now let's see the back. Oh yeah, and he does have his mustache, as you guys can see right there. I really like his armor on this guy. Check it out. Very nice. All the little details in there for a McDonald's figure. This is pretty darn good. So let's move on. And this right here, I believe his name is Beastman. Check him out. This guy really has a lot of detail. Look at all that. This guy also comes with an action feature. Let me show you right quick. See that? He will beat somebody's head in. Now let me show you the back. And this is the back. You can see the little button you push to do the action feature that he has. This guy is very impressive. I'm going to be honest with you. So now let's move on to the last McDonald's ones that I have. And this is the last one that I have from McDonald's. This is Battle Cat and He-Man. Check them out. They look very nice. Of course, I don't have the little weapons for most of these figures, but I do have the figures. That's what I like about them. The weapons are always very hard to find. So I'm just happy I have them. Let's take a closer look from the sides. And this is the side of him. Check him out. He has his little mask, the little weapons right here on the armor piece over there. And look at He-Man looking pretty good. I'm telling you guys, these figures have a lot of good details for being McDonald's toys. McDonald's is definitely upping their game. And that's how He-Man looks alongside his trusty steed. What am I saying, steed? Battle Cat. That's more like it. Okay, guys, so now I'm going to show you the other figures that I have. And of course, we had to start with Skeletor himself. Check this guy out. I really like the details on him. Look at that. He's a nice figure. Check all this stuff out. Wow, that looks very cool. Look at his face. Try to get a close-up of his face. And that's the close-up. Check that face out. That's what nightmares are made out of. Check that out. All those details in there are very cool. And this is the back of Skeletor. Look at all them muscles right there. Very nice details on this figure. So I'm going to move on. And here we have He-Man himself. You guys remember that Battle Armor He-Man? Well, this is a new one right there. It's very shiny. I like the back metal and all that good stuff. And check that axe out. It's a very cool axe. I like it a lot. So now let me show you the back of this figure. And this is the back of He-Man. As you guys can see, he also has the metal part back here. All that good stuff. Check him out. Really like this figure. So now let's move on. And this one right here is Too Bad. Check him out. He has two faces right there. And just look at him. He's a monster. He looks very cool. Look at that. I do have the weapon for this guy right there. That's pretty much one of the weapons that I do have. And I'm glad I do have them because just like his head, they're different right here. Check him out. So this is a very cool figure. Now let's check out his back. Check out his back. Isn't that impressive? Man, I love all those details on this figure. A very nice figure, if I do say so myself. Check him out. I am impressed with this line. Okay, so now we're going to move on. And this right here, I believe his name is Cyclone. Check him out. I am missing the little ring. Well, not a little, a big ring that goes like this over him. You know, so, I mean, this is the way I got him, but he looks pretty good. I do want to mention all these figures that you guys are seeing, I bought them at the swap meet. I really don't like to go, buy stuff on eBay or Amazon because they're too expensive. So all these figures that I'm showing you are straight from the swap meets. So here we go. Let's check them out. Not too bad. Let's see the back now. Like I said, look at all this. I can't believe it. They have so much detail on these figures. They're very cool. I like them a lot. Okay, now let's move on. And let's check out Beastman. Look at this guy. This guy is massive. I really like the details on his fur all around. Check that out. I am missing a piece, the chest piece. But I mean, you get them at the swap meet, so you have to get them however you get them. And now let's check out his back. And this is the way the back looks. He does have an action feature, as you guys can see right here. But I'm not going to show it to you guys because it'll be too long to do all of them. But look at him. He looks very cool. Okay, now we're going to move on. This is the last bad guy that I have. So for now on, all the loose figures are going to be good, guys. Here we go. And this is He-Man. This is one of the variants. I forget which one this one is, but it is blue. All his little power armor, his little tantarans, his boots are blue. But I'm going to get there in close. I'm going to get a little closer so you guys can see him very good. I just wanted to show him with his power sword and all that. So here we go. And I wanted to get a close-up of that power sword. Check that out. It looks very cool. So now let's get a close-up of He-Man himself. And this is a close-up. Check out all his muscles. You can see him. He's very ripped. All those details that I keep telling you guys about. Very nice. And here he goes again. Very cool. Now let's check out his back. And this is the back. He does have a little holster right there so you can put his power sword in. Not too bad. Now let's go to the next one. And here we have Prince Adam himself. This figure looks a lot better than the vintage one, to be honest. At least he's a different mold, not just the repaint of the He-Man mold, you know. So I really like this one. Check that out. He has pants on this one, and his vest is not too bad. So now let's check out his back. And this is his back. I don't have the sword for this guy, but he does have a place right here for him to hold it on. So check him out. Not too bad. So now let's move on to the other one that I have. And this right here is Orko. Check him out. Not too bad. He looks pretty cool. Check out that face and all that good wizardry stuff that he has. He also has this little effect here that looks like he's floating or flying somewhere. Now let's check out his back. And that's his back. He has a lot of cool details in him. It looks pretty cool. Now let's move on to He-Man and Battle Cat, the last loose figures that I have. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is my favorite piece that I have in my collection. Check out Battle Cat. He looks very cool. This guy looks like a tank. He is missing his little mask right there, but I prefer him this way. I think he looks way better like this. So now let's get a close-up of him. Check all that detail on him. I love his face sculpt. Look at that. Even his little claws. Little, they're huge, huge claws. Look at that. It looks very cool. I love that big old cannon right there. Those spikes everywhere. He looks like a samurai. Samurai Battle Cat. That's what he looks like. And this is the way he looks from the side. Check him out. Like I said, he looks like a samurai cat. Very cool. And that's the way he looks from the back. He does have a lot of little holsters right here for weapons. I don't have the weapons that came with this, but you know, I always like to put the power sword there or the axe. And this right here, this reminds me of a joust, but it is also like a power cannon or something like that. But check him out. It looks very cool on him. And there's He-Man, the way he looked in the show with his original colors and stuff. And the original power swords. So let's get a close-up of them. And check out that power armor. It looks very cool. Look at the sword right there. The details on him. I like that sword a lot. So now let's check out his back. And that's his back right there. As you guys can see, just like the other one. Okay, so now let's get to the carded ones that I have. Let's check them out. And we're going to start off with Triclops right here. Check him out. He looks very cool. Very nice packaging if I do say so myself. But let's get a close-up of this guy. And here he goes. Check out his sword. Looking very cool. And this little thing, I have no idea what that is. Maybe he practiced on that. I don't know. But check out Triclops. He looks very cool in there. I'm not going to open these guys up. I'm going to keep them sealed. It's very hard for me to find these guys sealed. So he's staying in there, just like the other ones. Now let's check out the back. And that's the back of the card. As you guys can see, it details everything right there. And I'm going to show the other figures in the wave. Here we go. And this is the bottom portion of it. As you guys can see, the other figures in the wave. I do have a couple of them. Some of them I don't have. As you guys can see there. Now let's move on to the next one. And this one right here is my Jungle Attack He-Man. Check him out. Comes with a bow and arrow and a couple of little accessories. So now let's get a close-up of this guy. And there he is. Check him out. He looks very cool. I really like this figure. He reminds me kind of like Rambo and He-Man mixed together. So that's very cool right there. So now let's check out his back. And you can see right there a cool picture of him with all his weapons and his accessories. Very nice. Check him out. Like I said, he reminds me a lot of Rambo. So now let's check out the bottom portion to see the other wave, the other figures in the wave. And check them out. You see the other figures right there? I have a couple of them, but some of them I don't. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the next one that I have. And here goes Spin Blade Skeletor. Just like the vintage one, but this is the modern one. So check him out. He's looking very cool. I really like that sword right there. It's very cool. Check him out. So now let's get a close-up. Check that out. Very nice sword. And that spinning blade right there. Very cool. A lot of details on these characters. I really like that. I keep saying that, but it's true. It's true. Now let's check out the back. So there's the back. As you guys can see, his sword, his spinning blade, everything. Looking very cool. So now let's check out the other figures in the wave. As you guys can see, the other figures right there in the wave. They're very cool. So now let's move on to the next one. And here we have Battle Glove Man at Arms. Check him out with his big old glove right there. Look at his gadgets. But let's get a closer look at him. And check him out. There he goes. I got a close-up for you guys. You can see the little action feature that it has there. And well, look at this. We can actually see Castle Grayskull right there. Very cool. Now let's check out the back. And this is the back. As you guys can see, all his action features right there and everything. So now let's see the other figures in this wave. Here we go. And there we go. Check them out. Not too bad. There's some in there that I definitely have to get for my collection. Okay, now let's move to the last figure that I have. And this is the last carded figure that I have. Check him out. I really like this packaging. It's very cool. This is the Snake Hunter. He-Man. I can't pronounce the other thing. So now let's get a close-up. Here we go. I really like this outfit on him. Check him out. When he's ready to go get King Hiss and the Snake Man. Pretty sure this is the outfit he wears. Now let's check out the back. And check out this back right here. It shows you all his accessories and everything. I really like this packaging. It's very cool. Now let's check out the other figures in the wave. And these are the other figures. There's some in there that I definitely have to look for and get in my collection. And guys, I hope you enjoy this collection right here. It's a very cool collection. I know it's a small collection, but I really like it a lot. It's one of those not so popular Masters of the Universe collections. Series out there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And leave a big like for this video if you liked it. And guys, like I always say, keep tuned. Stay tuned for my next video. Hit that bell. And see you next time, guys. Have a good day. Peace.